again. It's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida, in Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard. And that's my pan of colors. And this time I remembered to set the timer. Yes, I did. These are little scoops, which I expect to use in a minute. This is a gallery wrapped 16 by 20 inch primed canvas. And I don't know why I pulled that over there yet, because I wanted to put some more colors in there. But I'm going to put my glasses on my face, throw some white pearl into my colors, and not worry too much about anything. Maybe some orange. I like orange. And what do I love more than that? I love pink. Actually, I love this Art Minds Iridescent. I think it's called Purple Punch. I have this mica color that's awesome, but it sinks every time I use it. So I want to just like sort of check. One of these times maybe it won't sink. I'm going to go for a little bit of this blue. Hopefully you can see some of that. And get a few of these bottles out of my way, if I can manage it. And throw some of that gorgeous turquoise in there. What else? What else? What else? What else? I want more of this gorgeous purple and a little bit of darker purple. And I'm looking at it right there. I just rescued a hair from not falling into my work. Do something a little different. And if I need some red or some pink or something else, actually if I need some red, I'll just put it right in there right now. And I'm inclined to think I need to use up all that paint because I've got other paint as well, and I'm not sure what I did with it. There it is. So, let's just start, shall we? I'm going to grab a shovel. And know that even odd colors make cool things. And sometimes things that don't belong make odd things too. But I really don't have enough time to make more than one movie today. Well, at this point, after having just done another one. So this is going to have to be the start it is. I want to go the other direction with that. And my curiosity tells me that I should grab a bamboo skewer and see if I can do a little manipulation there. The temptation is to just tip it. But I try and add something new to whatever is going on every time. Just so we find out what other tools will do and new effects, what effects will happen. Try and have enough paint when I pull it, but the truth is that I can go back in pretty easily. Whoops. Right over the side with my finger. So I think I'm going to do that right there and let the rest of that, hopefully you can see some of that. Probably you can't. I'm going to let that go down right over the edge. And I'm going to dip my shovel in. And what am I going to do with it? I almost always surprise myself whenever I do this. Make a very exotic flower. Very, very. And I can always add, yes, I did see that drip happen. I can always add things from squeeze bottles. I'm a little focused, so you'll have to bear with me. To a degree, I get to start to feel in what I'm supposed to be doing here. I got some neat stuff happening. I can also dip my bamboo skewer right into the paint and add some different colors right to the end of anything, which is a kind of a neat thing to do, actually. Just roll it to let the stripes come down. I'm imagining that's all one flower. Or one leaf. I'm going to try and stop myself from doing anything foolish before I have a chance to really look at what I've got. If I've got any black canvas, any white showing through on my black canvas, I will probably, most likely, cover that at some other point in time. Wicked cool flower. Loving that flower. Just attempting to let the paint cool itself on the canvas before dragging it out. Whatever little pattern happens to speak to me. And unabashedly stealing paint wherever I find it. Whenever it seems like a good idea anyway. I got some interesting stuff going on there. I'm not sure how much more interesting I want to make it. That's cool. I wonder how far I can get that to go. As long as there's still paint coming out, I can make it go a ways. It's maybe not the brightest paint, and I might want to go ahead and play with the spaces where some other colors have gotten in the way, which will encourage me to want to fix it. Make some neat shapes, yes, some Rudy shapes. I am going to give myself permission to drip some paint right over the side of that canvas, right there, and make a more cohesive pattern. I'm even going to use the edge of my scoop to drag some of that right down there. I'm not going to mind the dots or the drips. I say that, but you can't trust me. I changed my mind. And I like that blue color a lot. So I think I'm going to see what happens when I agitate the paint that it's sitting in and steal some more of it and add it right in there as if it were a plan. Not sure what else I want to do to that. There's not a lot, I gotta say. You know, let some of that run right over the corner. Fill it in a little bit with my thumb. I could very easily leave a lot of this alone. Then I'd have a lot of paint left. I have GAC 800 in all my paints, so if I leave my paint thick, it's not a problem. It won't crack when it dries. I'm sorry I'm quiet. People have been telling me I talk too much lately, so I feel sort of like vindicated in focusing on what I'm doing and just checking on everything a little bit. I'm going to dip my bamboo skewer right into my colors. Roll them sideways. Do it again. And maybe again. Because I like that. See, this could use a little something down there. Add some leaves, liking the way those are looking. Whoops. I might have spoken too soon. I'm not one to give up easily. And they are only, after all, only dots. I kind of want some more leaves. I'm not sure it's a good idea though. I'm going to take what's on my skewer and put it down over the edge there. Finish that one. I suspect I could probably get quite a bit more paint out of the bottom of this if I were wanting to use my Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatulas, which I kind of do. But I'm also thinking that sometimes less is more, and this might be one of those perfect times to think that. So I'm going to try and pull a spatula out of my bucket and lead some paint down over the edge. Finish my leaves, which is okay. Remove that dog hair. Maybe put some more paint over here on this other end where it looks like it could use something. Just complete my dripping pattern over there. I think less is more in this case. I kind of really like what's going on here. Where was I about to put that down? I don't know. There we go. I'm still getting somewhere that I like. The paint's a little dark, but that's okay. I like that about it too. don't want to go too much further because I'm not feeling like that's going to be of great assistance to me. I kind of want to put something in there, but I think it's going to have to be white pearl if it's going to be anything. Just add a little line in there so it looks cohesive. Drag that around. I think I actually want that to go all the way. So that's all right. I like it. I got 12 seconds left on my clock, which means you guys are going to be gone soon, and I need to tell you whatever... Ooh, that can come out of there. I need to tell you to shop my Amazon link at no added cost to you, and it helps me out. I see that bug. Please get out of my painting bug. I've got 2 minutes left to tell you guys that my book called Because I Can is the first 100 artworks I did and recorded for YouTube, and you can find that on the Amazon link also under Show More. I'm not minding any of this, but I kind of want some things that aren't here yet, and you're going to be gone and I feel bad about that, but I must go on. So I give classes at the house in Spring Hill, Florida. And if you want a class or to buy a painting, please feel free to contact me on my website on the end screens, where you can also find this month's exhibition of paintings that share the prizes for whoever contributes to keep the studio going. Sorry, I'm focused. Underneath the video you will find the paint pouring recipe. You can ask me questions about the mica powder when you see it. There's mica powder to be had on the Amazon link. I like all of that, except for I want more of it than I have right now. I use GAC 800 in all of my paint to keep it from cracking when it gets thick, and I want to be able to keep it. I'm happy with all 75,000 of my subscribers. Thank you all for being here. Please give me a thumbs up. It helps the YouTube algorithm know where to put my videos so that more people can see them. And when more people see them, I'm more inclined to bring you a video every day, and I really appreciate you guys helping me out with that. Same thing for the 750 videos on my playlist on the end screens. The more you watch, the longer you watch, in truth, the better off it is for me, and if I can make a living doing this, I'll keep doing it. So thank you all who have been watching, and thank you all for the contributions that have kept me painting all this time too. Really appreciate that. Like I said, if you contribute to help the studio, you will be eligible, you'll be included, shall we say, into this month's contest. And you can see the prizes, like I said, on the end screens. I want something else there, but I'm not sure what it is. I kind of think it's this. I'm going to have to